That's mine.
When the arm is closed, it perfectly lines up as just one blossom. Then when it opens, there's an entire another blossom on the bottom.
Yeah, it's like 2 different flowers. I do like how when it's closed, those 2 flower daisies kind of cross and come all the way through the form. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, that's so sick.
Some of the most meaningful tattoos celebrate a personal victory. One of the greatest triumphs is surviving cancer. Your canvases today have all survived one of the deadliest forms, breast cancer. Many of them beat cancer by having a mastectomy to remove the breast. Some women choose to reconstruct their breasts, but the scars remain. And these scars are in a very sensitive area. So it's even more challenging to pull off a flawless tattoo, but that's exactly what you must do for these canvases.
Today we have to do the most important tattoo that we've ever had to do. It's one of the only tattoos you can give somebody that actually helps change their life.
Good luck.
All right.
These canvases are looking for great work out of these final 4 artists, and that's what we're hoping for as well. This is a way to not only commemorate what they've been through, but to beautify it. These guys need to really step up and give them everything they can.
I wanted to get the cross on the one side because my mom died from breast cancer, and then flowers on the other side.
So this is the one side that I've got mapped out for you.
I know that I only have time enough to do one side. Now's not the time to bite off more than you can chew.
Since we only have 6 hours and this is kind of a large tattoo, maybe just concentrate on one side. I just want to make sure that this one comes out the way it's supposed to.
It looks like it's gonna be beautiful.
There's no room for error whatsoever in the tattoo today. Where the
Whatever you need to do to make it look good.
To fall short at 4th place would just be a devastating loss for me.
All the scars and no nipple. You just don't feel feminine. So I think the tattoo is gonna bring back that feminine feeling for me.
Pretty? Yeah. You okay?
Artists, this was your last chance to prove that you deserve to compete in the live finale for $100,000, a feature in Inked magazine, and the title of Ink Master. Maddie.
Let me commend you on having good taste to pick the proper shaped flower to put on her chest. The way that the flower's closing on the outside and blowing open on the inside, you're drawing with a movement, and that's a great thing.
The judges have decided. Maddie. You have earned your spot in the live finale.
What the
Congratulations.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
Today, your canvases are counting on you to fix one of the biggest mistakes of their lives. By covering up a constant source of shame, a hate tattoo.
We gotta cover up some hate tattoos? This is getting crazier and crazier.
From Confederate flags to swastikas, these controversial tattoos are permanent statements of strong beliefs.
Who agrees to tattoo this kind of symbol on somebody for the rest of their life? You have no moral values. What is your name? Where can I find you? And I will cover your face up with my boot.
Your canvases today regret getting these tattoos, so you must help them by transforming these symbols of hate into something new.
It's one thing when it's an old crappy koi fish that was drawn in the 90s, but when it's something serious like this that really affects how people look at them, it's very important.
Remember, one of you guys is gonna move out of this finale.
Good luck.
What's up, dude?
Let's take a look at this thing and figure out what's gonna be a good option.
Today, these artists are gonna be covering up hate tattoos. They really have to put everything aside and do the best cover-up they possibly can.
When I saw it from across the room, I was like, I see a flower right there.
The canvas I gave myself was probably one of the hardest cover-ups in there because it's so big. But I know that I can cover anything with a flower.
I do flowers all the time, so it wasn't really a far stretch.
I've designed all the petals to curl in right around that circular shaped part of the anarchy symbol.
I can just kind of keep all my darks on the tips, and I can use the shadows that are already there. Everybody knows it's gonna get a really nice tattoo.
Let's get this over with and let me get to the damn finale.
Today, you had to show ingenuity by covering a hate tattoo. James, you're up first. You chose a pretty large cover-up for yourself.
First thing I saw was a floral pattern that would fit her and just get rid of that huge tattoo without being really dark.
You've given this woman something very feminine, something very beautiful. Of the day, this woman's life has been transformed more dramatically than anybody else, and she has you to thank for it.
There are some lines that are less than perfect in here, especially in these top flowers on the outside. There's some areas where you've just packed white all the way up to those lines, and the lines that are crooked and the lines that are shaky, it makes them really stand out. But something like this, with this much detail, close inspection, you're gonna find a lot of discrepancies.
Feeling confident about putting this many lines into this type of skin in this area, knowing that you're up against 6 hours was a ballsy move. This panned out for you in that sense. You definitely achieved the cover-up. The shading that you have going from dark to light, you disperse it throughout. And that way, it's not an obvious cover-up. It's a strong tattoo, and it's a lot of tattooing in a short amount of time.
Today, you must cover a tattoo in a spot that is often a source of embarrassment. A tramp stamp.
I knew that damn tramp stamp fad would come back to bite me in the ass.
Tramp stamps became a fad because their designs were typically small and their placement was easy to hide. However, the placement of the tramp stamp on the extreme lower back makes it a serious challenge to cover tastefully.
Cover-ups are a great test of technical application because you're basically playing a trick on the eye and you're camouflaging an area. And you have to disperse the dark as evenly as you disperse the light so that the cover-up's not obvious.
Oh, your skin takes ink like butter.
Oh, good. I came into this competition needing to prove exactly who I am. And with every single day that I'm here, I get more and more comfortable in my own skin.
Are you coming to Fort Lauderdale handcrafter or what?
I hope so.
Dude.
Now's my time to shine and prove that I can win time and time again.
Today, you had to show bulletproof technical application by covering a tramp stamp. Nikki, let's start with you.
In the sense of a cover-up, you nail it. You hit technical application here really well. You apply the ink to the skin in a way that gets rid of the underlying tattoo. That real deep, rich black that you get down there puts so much depth into the tattoo. And when you have those leaves, you can balance the black everywhere. Then it always camouflages nicely and somebody can't go, oh, there's the cover-up.
It's very beautiful, and technically, it is pretty perfect.
There's no trace of the existing tattoo, and that was a massive tattoo that you covered up. Great job.
Thanks.
All right, judges, time to determine who had the best tattoo of the day.
Let's look at Nikki's tattoo and look at what she covered, because that's a full-on cover-up.
It is.
And that's a full-on beautiful tattoo.
It is.
Robert, which way are you leaning?
I'm leaning on Nikki.
Chris.
I'm with Nikki. It was a large cover-up, and she laid it out perfectly and executed it like a champ.
The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Nikki.
Thank you.
Today, you must create pixelated tattoos.
Pixelated? What?
Damn. Is there an instruction booklet for pixel tattoos? I have no idea how to make one of those.
A pixelated tattoo is taking an image and breaking that down into individual squares and individual colors.
They take forever to do.
So what I was thinking of doing too was putting a triangle.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do a triangle. See, we're already on the same page, dude.
I'm telling you.
Just don't make it hurt.
I appreciate you jumping in.
You guys are in the I'm in it with you, right?
Yeah.
This is why I picked to be on Anthony's team, because of who he is. And the fact that he steps up and he's jumping in says a whole lot. But at the same time, I feel like I'm taking my coach away from the team. Man, I'm a whole big old bag of complications.
I got it.
I'm gonna take care of my step kid over here. You were sweating, bro.
Fresh real estate.
Is the air on over here?
Got you, bud. Here. Here. I'll coach you through it.
I'm vested in my team just as much as they are in me. I'm putting my flesh on the line to save somebody I don't know. That's what this competition is about.
You are 10 times a better coach. I might even call you a better man at this point. I'm not even lying, bro.
I'm busy being a human canvas. So walking my artist through the rest of this tattoo is pretty much impossible.
It hurts.
If I went home just because my canvas walked out, God, it would be devastating. I grew up in the projects with a single mom, and we literally had nothing. Ever since I was little, I was determined to be successful.
I can't thank you enough for jumping in.
Oh, bro.
Hey, it means a lot.
That is clean. I love it, bro. Family, man.
Hell yeah.
Our family.
Yeah,
Thank
you came
bro.
through.
Today, you had to show precision by creating pixelated tattoos. Mike,
I personally like this tattoo. It definitely shows precision. You probably have some of the nicest squares that are outlined. Your shading is very nice and smooth. It's a beautiful tattoo.
Clean. Since your team has the most artists saved from elimination, you've earned the power to assign the style and subject matter for the knockout tattoo.
Come on.
What style and subject must they tattoo?
Color, realism, bouquet of flowers.
In 6 hours.
Bruh, that's not gonna happen.
A bouquet could be just 3 flowers.
This is Ink Master, so step the up or step the out.
I got it.
Just got done one. We can do another one.
Make these tattoos strong, vibrant. Do something that is very clear, very legible, very dynamic. Make them as real as you can. Fighting for your lives.
All right, guys, this is your last chance to save yourself from elimination by proving your versatility. You have 6 hours to tattoo, and your time begins now.
This is a tough challenge to do color, realism in a 6-hour tattoo.
What does this go to?
That's another leaf, but in the back.
Gotcha.
This face-off is apples to apples. 3 artists from Team Christian going head-to-head, fighting each other for survival.
Can I see the bottom real quick? Hey, make sure, if you can, extend that bottom out.
Make it longer?
Yeah, because you want to have it look like it's together, like that.
I might have to stop out.
Why?
I need just 5 minutes.
Hang on, give me just 1 second. Let me finish just a couple of spots. And then I need you to hurry back because I can't go home.
I just need a 5-minute break.
Come back in 4.
It sucks because I'm in the heat of the moment, working as diligently as possible, and my canvas, she keeps asking for breaks, and like right now I have 0 time for breaks. How the hell am I supposed to finish this tattoo?
I'll tell you what, here would be my advice is especially if she's having a rough time at all, I would map your darks in on the greens and stuff, and that way you can blast through and make sure you're finished.
Oh my gosh. Thank you
Feeling
so
better
much.
now?
I'll survive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
Seriously, you need to do this more often and stop doing new school.
I ain't gonna stop doing new school.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Today, you had to fight against your own teammates to stay in this competition. Based on your work, one of you will be packing your machines. Tim, let's start with you.
You made a really smart choice on the flower. It has a lot of contrast. Even though they're the same color, same 3 kind of flowers, same tones, you still have definition where each petal of each flower stops and starts.
You capture the really nice highlight of the internal section of the flower by using that skin. That makes your yellow nice and bright when you reach for the right color. This dark, rich school bus yellow, strong. You take the cake on this one.
Today you must create transforming tattoos. What? The human body bends and moves, and today you must create tattoos that move with it.
The tattoos that move.
Oh, yeah. Your design must look like one thing when the body is in one position and ingeniously transform when it moves into another.
No way.
And you must tattoo without the guidance of your coaches.
Whoa.
Because these tattoos will be judged completely blind.
Grab a seat in the chair for a second.
Sure.
I didn't want to not do your idea, but I know I would fail if I did that.
If I'm not getting exactly what I wanted, then I would say go for whatever you want.
Do you like any floral stuff?
Sure. Yeah, I'm into it. Yeah.
Amazing.
I ate a whole bunch of magnolia flowers because they were in bloom the other day.
You can eat magnolia?
Yeah, the petals are fully edible. They taste like ginger.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Magnolias I would absolutely love to do.
Sweet, yeah. Wow, we really shifted.
Yeah, we did. Oh my God, you're amazing. We're gonna win. Stay like that for me for a minute if that's okay.
Yep.
My canvas wanted an axe-kicking ninja on his shoulder. Instead, I'm giving him a magnolia that when he opens his arm, it becomes 2 magnolias. This is where it gets tricky. I want to do something today that I know I can just nail it. It looks so trippy in the best way. This distortion, it's weird and it's freaky and it's more interesting than just 2 plain flowers.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Then go for it.
I'm hoping if I get tattoo of the day, then I should be picked first. So I'd be happy to be back on Team Nico. He is a real cheerleader for my work. I hope he picks me. Flex.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, get practicing that pose.
Oh, I got it.
All right, judges. The artists had 6 hours to show their ingenuity with transforming tattoos. I know who did each tattoo, but the three of you do not. Let's bring up the first tattoo.
That's mine.
When the arm is closed, it perfectly lines up as just one blossom. Then when it opens, there's an entire another blossom on the bottom.
Yeah, it's like 2 different flowers. I do like how when it's closed, those 2 flower daisies kind of cross and come all the way through the form. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, that's so sick.
Who do you guys think did it?
Freddie basically signed his name on it with those daisies. Freddie.
They got it. They got it.
It's my moment.
I think, Freddie, that you get to live to see another week.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
Absolutely, yeah.
Let's get the artists and start picking new teams.
Bring them out.
Let's do this.
Nico, which tattoo do you pick? The artist who tattooed it will be on your team.
Man, it's a hard decision. Looking at the creativity of the tattoo, the double flower.
Which artist did this tattoo?
Shocking.
Shocker.
Shocking.
Congratulations, Freddie. That means you have secured the first spot on Team Nico.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Here you go. Congrats, man.